Mm. All right, Joe White. All right, effect already. Perfect.
Automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact. It's the easiest exercise you will ever do.
The lift fits perfectly under my desk, and it is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
All right. We're out of here. Oh, yeah. Right there, perfect. That's not the pen we want. All right, there we go. That's the pen we want. All right, we out of here.
Alrighty.
It's on my mic. Yeah, it's on the mic. Yeah. Is there a heart? There a heart in the house tonight? Boy, everybody got a heart now, boy. Oh shit. Shout out to Self-Talk. Everybody got a heart now, boy. But hey, I'm gonna cover it up because he playing footage of the NBA. So I'm gonna cover that thing up. Y'all come on in this thing, man. Matter of fact, we finna play Buck Dance. Don't do what?
Good song.
Don't do what? What you mean? If Kamala Harris is black, I'm saying like I'm from New York. If Kamala Harris can goddamn pretend like she had a black grandma that looked like she died 3 years before she was on the earth, and then god dang it, I can act like I'm from New York. No, I ain't playing no LeBron. I ain't playing no LeBron video. No, I'm not. I'm not. Hey, listen. Let's get into this, y'all. Once we get 200 people in here, we going. We have 135.
35.
Let's get it started. We can be whatever we want to be. No, you can't. If you don't get chosen, I told y'all.
That's true.
They're proving my point. Stars are not born. They are created. If you can create a good narrative out of this Bronny and LeBron situation, they can keep showing us LeBron him standing together,
Daddy and
showing
son.
a father-son moment.
Daddy.
On the court,
Carlton Banks.
Smiling at one another.
Carlton
We're
Banks.
looking at Bronny is 2 points in 2 games, and that he doesn't sprint the court, and that he doesn't drive into the lane when guys dropping and plugging. He doesn't sprint for layups. He's not playing with energy. We can overlook all that because of these great father-son moments.
Oh my God, yes.
And you're talking against the black community if you say anything about what you see from a basketball standpoint. I mean, hell, he is a professional basketball player. But for whatever reason,
You can't critique him.
this is black gold. This is black royalty. You know, you cannot talk about black gold. Homelander and Homelander Jr. are off limits. 209, let's get it. All right, we got a video right here from Self-Talk. And it's about Stephen A. Smith and how he crying those the Django tears. But Stephen A. Smith must have forgot his history. So we're gonna take you down memory lane, Stephen A. boy. We're gonna take you down memory lane of who you actually are. And we can put what I said up against what Stephen A. Smith has said. Because now they keep saying, oh, well, you're the new Stephen A. Smith. Oh, okay. 20 years of a man going to high school and colleges, calling someone a bona fide scrub, saying he can't play, talking to high school and college kids about it. Not only doing that, but being on national television ranting about it. That's the same as me breaking down the game from Homelander and Homelander Jr. Really? All right, let's get to it.
And my appreciation for LeBron James and our appreciation collectively as basketball fans should always be, as he would state, surreal, to say the least. It is a damn travesty that you got people running their damn mouths, acting like it's a problem that he got his son on the team. We now
It is.
based off of
Who fucking? I don't want him on the team.
Stephen A., if you was talking to me, you little loud talking heifer.
He called him a fucking
I'm
bust.
not acting like it's a problem. I just said I wouldn't do it, and I don't agree with it. Nobody's acting like it's a problem.
Exactly.
Ma'am, calm down, girl. You can get your shit together. Cause you sound real zesty, acting the way you acting, talking about acting like it's a problem. I have a right to my opinion. Sir.
Exactly.
Same way I want to illustrate when you said you was giving your opinion about me. See the difference?
numerous reports that come out in the last few days. The Golden State Warriors were contemplating grabbing Ronnie James at the 52nd overall.
Hey, newsflash, Stephen A. You saying a whole lot of nothing, dummy. Every team in the league was gonna grab up Ronnie James. You know why?
That's the thing.
I hate when they try to spin these stories like you can't even see. Come on, calm down, man.
I didn't want him for his talent.
We can hear and we can see. LeBron James told the world that he wanted to play with his son one day. And it just so happened that LeBron James turned out to be a free agent. So any team in the freaking NBA that thought that they can lure LeBron to their team by drafting Bronny, they would have drafted him. So you telling me if Bronny James was in the draft and his father was not named LeBron James, would they try to do all this for him? Hell no. So they were basically trying to draft LeBron. So stop it, Stephen A. Calm down, man.
Okay, but passed on doing so in order to respect the wishes of LeBron James, because they knew that the Lakers had the 55th pick and that LeBron James was going to make sure that the Lakers grabbed him. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron has earned this. Bronny had something to prove. Bronny has something to earn. He's got to put forth the work and the effort over a lengthy period of time to show that he's worthy of being in the NBA. All of that is true. But in terms of the skids being greased, part of the phrase, so Bronny James could be on the Lakers as opposed to another NBA team, why is that a problem? Coaches do that. Executives do it. There's a whole host of folks in the...
Good question. You said, why is that a problem? Okay, I never said it was a problem, but what I did see is I said I saw men that were good enough to make it to the NBA, and I saw politics get them out of the door. I don't take too kindly from a sports situation of seeing a man who earned a spot, who busts his ass and work his hardest, grind, maybe even living off of a woman to get to his family to a point to where he can make something of himself. And now that's taken away just because a kid's father name is LeBron, who already make $5 million or whatever $1 million. I'm not trying to count his pocket, but this kid is going to be fine. There's other people playing this game and it's for a different reason. So I said, no, I can't respect that. I can't respect somebody busting their ass. How many people got to suffer to continue this lie in this fandom of these so-called elitists? How many people got to suffer for this LeBron James project to work since y'all marketed him as the king before he touched the ball? This is not hate. This is just all facts. This guy has maneuvered deals around the NBA that you've never seen before. He's played with some of the greatest players you've ever seen. Lenny Cook didn't get a chance to play against LeBron, allegedly because he kicked his ass the first time. Carmelo Anthony. Everybody knows around the league that Carmelo was the rookie of the year. Some believe Melo, if he was still playing and wasn't sat on the bench, his numbers would be just as close as LeBron as far as the scoring title. How many other players got to suffer for this created situation to work out? How many more trades, how many more Russell Westbrooks got to suffer for standing next to this man? How many 20-and-5 players did he turn into spot-up shooters? The Chris Bosh, the Kevin Love of the world that was on their respective teams and being the man on their teams. And because of his style of play, they have to be spot-up shooters. How many people gotta bend the knee and sit down and be missed out on and overlooked? Because now we're doing it to Kobe Bryant. Now somehow
it's
LeBron
disgusting.
James' skill set has skipped over Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Everybody who we've known
It's better.
that has if not
The drive.
the best skill sets ever to set foot on a basketball court, the second best. How in the hell LeBron James, somebody who's just been running and dunking damn near his entire 20 years, he just a runner, a dunker, and now he added a three-point shot. How in the world this minimal skills somehow done past Kobe Bryant?
And Kobe's got more rings. Kobe's.
This is no hate to black men and all this. Newsflash, you bronze sections.
They're all black.
Kobe Bryant is black. And when I say that man can do everything, I mean everything on the basketball court from anywhere with two people on him.
Good.
And you got him number what? How did this happen? Why is this happening?
The media doesn't like Kobe for a while.
Why is this happening? How many times did Carmelo win Player of the Month, but not Rookie of the Year?
I want to look at that.
This doesn't make any sense. And what Stephen A. Smith is going to illustrate is this how elitists think. Where do they stop at with this elitist mindset?
Exactly.
What would make them stop and say enough is enough?
Nothing.
If they can already know that they feel like, well, LeBron is LeBron, so he should be able to do this. Should he be able to be tested? Did he earn the right to not be tested, Stephen A? Let us know. Where does this stop at? He can get a kid in the NBA that had a heart condition and stunk up the preseason, guaranteed contract, not even a thought. But you're hating if you say something. It's amazing.
Throughout the world of sports that facilitate things that engage in a level of nepotism that we all notice because it's flagrantly obvious. Are you kidding me? This is Bronny James, the son of LeBron James. And when we think about the NBA and what it has become, and the $76 billion 11-year deal they recently signed with various television networks and streaming operations, is that possible if you're not for LeBron James? You have any idea what LeBron James has done for the game of basketball? What LeBron James has done for the world of sports? And for him to have his son on a team with him, I got no issue with it whatsoever. I have zero issue with it whatsoever. LeBron James has earned that. Bronny James has something to prove. Fair enough.
Fair
but
use.
LeBron James has earned it. And there's evidence to show what LeBron James was meant. Remember when he departed from Cleveland? It cost $1 billion to the local economy when he was gone. That's why they burnt his jersey in effigy. That's why he was so disgusted. That's why he was the pariah that he was, because he meant that much. Well,
Now, because he's a sellout, he'll leave. He don't care about
more
you.
than a decade later. And it's because of that that you should have no problem with him facilitating his son having an opportunity to play in the same uniform on the same team for the same franchise.
How's it competition?
Oh, really? So it's no problem.
How is it
LeBron
competition?
James to make sure another black kid since the league is, has more percentage of black players in the league than it is white. So it's okay that LeBron James is going to make sure another black kid don't get an opportunity he probably right for because he made a lot of money for them. Because he made a lot of money for the city of Cleveland. Because the NBA can exploit his name and put up restaurants and draw revenue off of him so that they'll let anybody in the league. So if he has that much control over the Lakers, how much control does he have in the league? If what Stephen A. Smith is describing is true, then that means LeBron is the face of the NBA, and that the NBA will allegedly bend the knee to LeBron's knees. Is that how he keeps ending up with these super teams? Is that how every year he can keep screaming about how much help he needs? Is that how he's going to get probably another top 75 on the team this year? And it probably still ain't going to work so that we can keep up with Kobe because you individually collect. We know what Kobe was. We know what MJ was. We actually laced it up and stepped on the floor. The people who had the pleasure, the once in a lifetime pleasure of stepping on the court with LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan, it's a whole different vibe. I can care less about stepping out there with LeBron James. We know he's gonna be a high flyer. Yes, he's a good player. He's dangerous. He wasn't nasty.
Nope, he wouldn't.
Kobe get nasty. He might. Oh my goodness, this is a different feeling. I wish I could tell you. But if you go around the league and you ask every player that played the game, most of them is going to be looking at you like, why aren't you talking about Kobe over LeBron? Most basketball players are going to say, we ain't talking about the points. Kobe was a dog. MJ was a dog. It's a difference.
Absolutely.
Salute to you, new member. What is it? God. I can't. Trying to destroy LeBron.
Trying to destroy him.
Disrespectful to yourself because that's an ignorant statement that you're making.
No shit.
I never said I was trying to destroy LeBron. So rethink what you just said and act dumb.
I was trying to destroy
somebody. That's crazy. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
The big pumpkin.
And last one. He's a Lakers. That's the most storied franchise.
Exactly. We got this idiot on here.
And with that being said, they still need LeBron James to keep them up in the last few years. Deliver the title in the bubble. Got to a Western Conference Finals a couple of years ago. Then to play up the last couple
a bubble title in the playoffs.
That don't even count.
Stephen A. Smith, come on now.
Count. That bubble title don't count.
It's like there's real sports fans out there, Stephen A. We understand that the bubble championship, we don't count that shit. Y'all don't count it.
We don't.
We also know that you came up with this play-in tournament because LeBron James got to a point to where he could not make the playoffs.
Yep.
So instead of him being able to miss the playoffs, you guys came up with a play-in tournament. So it does not matter if he's not good enough to make the playoffs. Kobe them had to win 55 games to make the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals.
Just make it.
45, 50 games. You got to win at least.
To make the playoffs.
No, we're not going to let the King suffer. We're going to come up with a play-in tournament. We're going to come up with some bubble championship. We're going to bend and come up with all these different rules to make sure that we get this guy all the success that he needs.
Price bubble title.
And if you call that hate from my observation, I don't care. These things, you can actually look them up. They happen. Explain why there's no more power forwards in paint. Explain why the whole floor is, if you call it hate again, I call it my opinion. I haven't taken away from anybody's career other than the fact that some strange things has happened, in my opinion, to keep this now. That there was no play-in tournament in Kobe Bryant's era.
Jordan's.
There was no play-in tournament in Michael Jordan's era. I call it.
He's done a lot. He deserves this. Bronny is Bronny, but it ain't about Bronny. It's about Bronny. As in look, he deserves this. Stand back, fall back, chill the hell out. Let the man do his thing this summer. And let's see how Bronny develops in the years to come. Not this year, in the years to come.
Hey, Stephen A. Do you know he's in the public? Do you know he's a professional athlete? Do you know you can take that and shove it up your, you know what? This man's a professional athlete. If LeBron want to sit back and chill his son, he can do that when they go home. I heard he's pretty good at video games. Maybe they can play the video game. But he's getting out here on the Lakers court where there's fans that pay their money and pay for season tickets. So he's going to be scrutinized like a professional. Like it or not, Stevie boy. That makes no sense what you say. Y'all keep saying he's only the 55th pick. Show me another 55th pick that get 29 minutes in a preseason game. So he's not being played like a 55th pick, so we don't want to hear all those excuses. And everybody don't have to think that Bronny deserved this. Because the other guy that's lost their spot, they probably deserve it too. Who are you to decide that? You're only saying this because that's LeBron's son. You are an elitist, Stephen A. You're an elite puppet. There could have been another kid. What about the kid from North Carolina State? NC State, the big kid, the center. He could have been a developing project. Yep. This dude averaged a double-double. You telling me this dude went undrafted? You telling me the Lakers couldn't get that big center and to see what he developed into? Yeah. The man was unstoppable on the block. Maybe lose a couple of pounds and be unstoppable. But he goes undrafted. How many other players could have deserved that? But you want us to just be happy. A kid that don't know how to space the floor, don't know when to cut through, don't know when not to, plays without energy, doesn't sprint the court. You don't even talk about Dalton Connect, an actual good player that they can use. Y'all don't even talk about it. Yeah, DJ Burns. This guy could have been a project. So you want to make Bronny a project? You talking about a proven scorer in college all 4 years?
It's fucking taller than Bronny.
Get him from the weight guard program. Yeah, no rich daddy, no play. Yeah, you don't get a chance to make it. It's crazy, man. Didn't pan out. The media reminded him over and over again. Now, LeBron says his son was NBA ready, could start for the Lakers. Not one mainstream media personality bring this up. Stephen A. Smith, don't harp on it. The media don't harp on it. They always act like you're hating on the black community or you're hating on LeBron. What were y'all doing to LeVar Ball then? Were y'all hating on LeVar Ball? Because all this proud father talk wasn't there when y'all was discussing LeVar Ball. Now that it's LeBron, y'all put y'all little elitist cape on and y'all got the broke minions to have you back. Don't you talk about my king? Because the white man told me so, not because the Bible told me so. Some of you niggas goddamn so brainwashed in your fucking mind. You participate in talking about niggas. You participate in shooting niggas. You participate in the most shit against niggas. But then as soon as somebody say something about somebody you like, then you go to crying. Cause the white man tells me so. You niggas got your cape on. You niggas got your cape on so tough. But you talk about every other nigga in the world. They call Russell Westbrook West Brick. And nigga was laughing, nigga was saying that in the barbershop. Ain't nobody give a damn. It's LeBron. Oh God. Oh God. Cause the white man tells me so. Take you niggas to church, that double clap. You niggas don't know how brainwashed and influenced you are. All it takes is a couple social media impressions to swing your ass one way or the other. More people liking the comment that saying some bullshit, your dumb ass are like it. You don't even know why you like it, you just want to be a part of the group. You don't want to be the one nigga that said, hell no. I'm that nigga that say hell no. I'll be the one dislike. Well, this is bullshit. Yeah, if I don't, I ain't scared to say it. If I like it, I'll join the crowd. I really like it, because I like it not based on somebody else. I actually like it. But if I don't like that motherfucker, I won't have not one hesitation in by myself not like it. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. Whatever they talk about with this boy, I don't like my presentation. I don't like it. I don't like what it represents. I don't like the fact that y'all give participation trophies out now. And this is a participation trophy draft pick. Yeah, this is a participation draft pick. Because of his daddy, he get to participate. That's what this is. And now they brought out their little million. I told you, Stephen A. got a lot of jobs. And this is his other job. Don't make the black kids angry. Like what Flannery said. Stephen A. trying to tell us who the fuck is you, Stephen A. Yo, head weasel out. We know you a magician, nigga. We know you played one game and got 1.5 points. Then you changed it to say you didn't even play. So nigga, you Harry Houdini. You didn't even check into a game and you got 1.5. We got you a bad mother trucker. You hit 17 3-pointers that nobody saw. You ain't never been in no game. No, you got the largest screw we ever heard of in a man's knee. Like nigga, you don't know shit about basketball, nor can you play. You don't know shit about boxing or the UFC, but you were talking about that. You talk about everything, but you don't know how to do it. You just a nigga that reads the thesaurus and run your mouth with all these big ass stupid words in places where you could just put a regular small word. But you trying so extra hard to be somebody. Shit don't make no sense. He don't want to hear you talk what? How you've been talking. You remember? Wouldn't trade Andrew Wiggins for a boxing series. Bonafide scrub. He can't play. This shit is crazy. You the wrong guy to talk, Steve. There's somebody threatening a YouTuber over a man they don't even know. But watch the kids sit in the corner, scared of the ball, scared of the breeze. And y'all do more critique than the person who's saying something. But you don't do that to Stephen A. You don't do that to Skip Bayless. You do that. Yeah, you sit in the corner all day. How in the hell this guy goes to the defender? Y'all comparing him to Drew Holiday. Well, he's not as big and as strong as Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is stronger than he looks. Drew Holiday was 3'6'4". the size of the UFC champion. 6'4", strong as I. You don't have this young boy waiting on this boy is a teenager still. He haven't grown into his grown man with it. But we're gonna compare unproven rookie to a 2-time NBA champion before he does anything. Really? We're gonna compare him to Drew Holiday, somebody who's a 2-time NBA champion. This don't make no sense. We got all these guys getting articulated. Man, this doesn't make difference. No, actually, bro, I did this for a living, and I'm watching kids who have second round struggle, and I can't respect it because of that fact. I can't respect the fact that this kid don't have no pressures of being away. He don't have no pressures of having to find a place to stay. None of this stuff. And all he has to do is go out there and play, and they still to make excuses for him. There's no excuse for Bronny not to go out there and at least be assertive. He doesn't even play with reckless abandon. He doesn't even drive on offense, man. He's looking to give everybody else the ball. This is about competition. Best man wins, not who got the best father.
So like you guys in the conversation that was
Shout out to Self-Talk. All I did was talk about the game. And I spoke very evenly about what was going on. And I said what I said. And I think everything I said was correct. And I stand on it. I don't think it was rude. I don't think it was disrespectful. I think I observed a professional athlete in a professional way. I didn't call him. I didn't say he was a nobody. Stephen A. Smith sounds a nobody. So let's go on to the way Stephen A. Smith is talking after he's begging and pleading everybody else to be nice to LeBron, nice to Bronny because of Bron. Let's get to the way he used to talk. Let's get to how they used to talk about Stephen A. Smith. I mean, talk about Quan Brown, all these other players.
Well, why was he able to pull this off? Because
let me get to the ending part. But he was talking. Shout out to I want to get to how he was talking. How they marketed Stephen A. to black folks. They marketed Stephen A. like this to black people. This is how Stephen A. Smith was talking about a teenage kid. And in LA, I was 24, 25 or something like that. 2005, I was either 25 or 26. But relatively young. But look at the way he was talking.
And then we're going to come back and react to this conversation. Take a listen to Stephen A. Smith here talking about the market. Take a listen to that.
Did LA give up too much to get a guy who has been labeled soft? Is that a trick question? You tell me. They gave up Kwame Brown, first rounder.
Who said that? Skip Bayless? Somebody that was labeled soft. Somebody that didn't leave on the block alone with Shaq. Leave on the block alone with Yao Ming. Any player in the NBA, Tim Duncan. He was soft.
I could care less this out more importantly. Kwame Brown is gone. The city of angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrating. Throw a parade already, whether you win the championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really.
I got small hands. I can't catch the ball. 4th and 5th metatarsal break. 8th bone in my wrist broke. That's why I know that the information that Stephen A. gets, he don't get any information. He get the lies that the team put out to avoid telling the truth. You see, Udonis Haslem didn't come back and say I was lying. I broke my knuckle on my visit to Florida. One of them goddamn football players who hit me. Now, I'm a nice, peaceful guy. I'm always smiling, always laughing. But I've never lied about who I was. I said, don't come for fucking with me. And if you put your hands on me, there's a guarantee I'm going to put my hand back on you. I don't understand why I'm like that, but I'm like that. And I'm probably going to put it on you a little bit harder and worse than you put it on me. Pause. But, you know, I don't know how Stevie Boy think he knows me, but he don't know shit. Everything I said was factual. You can check the medical records. I couldn't catch the ball, couldn't do nothing because I had a broke hand and broke wrist. And maybe the team had incentive not to say anything because they wanted me to get traded for Elton Brand. But how can you hide a guy who did everything that I was doing with the ball? Dribbling, passing, running, dunking, playing damn near point guard, playing point guard at all these tournaments. So now I can't catch, now I can't hold the ball, can't do anything. So the team ain't gonna say that this guy crushed up his hand, but behind the scenes, I was strictly warned by David Stern, you're gonna be out of the league. You fight one time again, you're out. It's in the practice facility, in the streets, anything. I had such a damn near, I was on probation so tight. I went to jail in Valdosta off of the curb. I didn't do shit. My cousin was a jackass, he was drunk, and all I said was, officer, don't rip that ampercenter out of my console. There's no drugs in the car. He turned around and said, shut the fuck up. I said, you ain't gonna tell me to shut the fuck up. That's not a lawful order. And fucking Valdosta, that's all it takes for you to go to jail. Disorderly conduct, they hand it out like hotcakes. And so I had to go fly to see the boss, David Stern. And he berated me like I did something wrong. And I told him, motherfucker, I didn't do shit. I'm standing on the curb. And if I would have got convicted of that charge, which got thrown out, because me, Chris Chin, and David Stern, he kept trying to get me to say, do you understand me? And I kept saying, no, I don't understand you. But I was pissed the fuck off. I wanted to slap the shit out of him, God rest his soul. But yeah, I wanted to fuck him up, but I knew that would definitely end my career. So imagine how much patience it took for me to just have a fire burning inside, listening to this little old small talk to me crazy when I know I didn't do nothing wrong. So I just had to sit there and take it. But if I would have got convicted of that charge, I probably would have been suspended like 50 games because I said, why don't you wait until I get convicted before you talk crazy? Because I know I wasn't convicted. I didn't do anything wrong. So it got thrown out in like a week. He didn't apologize. He didn't say anything to me after that. It was just like, oh, can't get you on this one. And that's the way it went for me. I had to go places and be quiet and not say nothing, not slap shit out of nobody, not get in no trouble at all because David Stern's coming to watch. But Bronny, you can't say nothing to. They don't even mention the fact that this kid was the #1 draft pick, and he really wasn't the #1 draft pick because no other #1 draft pick had MJ come back during the time that they're supposed to get the keys to the gym. A #1 draft pick is supposed to get the keys to the gym. You cannot judge me based on those goddamn numbers because I didn't get #1 draft pick treatment or numbers. When you get a #1 draft pick, everything is geared around making sure that #1 draft pick has everything it needs to be successful. He or she needs to be successful. Now, if they can't play, we'll figure that out later. But I was there. We did
I guess we're gonna end it here. Talk to you guys later.
To be successful, you started to see trade.